about doing impressions. It is about acting. So the audition is obviously a trial by fire sort of thing, especially if you're new to the craft. So that's why we stress how important it is for you guys. If you're interested in voice acting, get involved in theater, get involved in radio, get involved in acting workshops, training workshops. Here in Dallas, there's lots of resources, and Google is your friend. And if you want to live where the work is, it's good to be in Dallas, obviously, because Funimation is like the leader right now, and they're a great company to work for. I've been studying anime with them for 9 years. They don't start with the obscure show, the ones that are heard of. Over there. So, yeah, you have to live where the work is, and you have a little bio about them, 3 or 4 lines. And then there's different scripts, lines, different dialogue excerpts showing a range of emotion. So you're expected to take what's given to you, make an acting choice about the voice. It's like, all right, so Tsunade, let's see, all right, she criticizes others for their faults. She often shows sympathy for others. Let's see, she projects a tough demeanor. So what does that tell you? She's not going to be the typical bubbly, squee anime girl, right? You're going to have to make her a little more mature. According to Wikipedia, Tsunade is 51. You guys know that? You don't look it. But yeah, so basically I have audition scripts, again, showing a range of emotion each line. So when you're in the booth, we'll go through this with each of the volunteers. But basically I've got 5 Naruto roles. I will take volunteers from the audience, and then each person is going to take their time, and we'll say, slate your name and roll. Say, Hebert, Tsunade. Take a few, pause, start reading the line, pause, read the next line, pause, read the next line, pause, and then go that. And then I'll pretend I hit stop on the recorder and say, all right, that was good, and now I want you to do this, or I'll critique you and let you know. It's like, we're going to give everybody 2 takes. So what I'm going to do first is get some volunteers.
It's your calling card, and it should be. If you're going to drop a whole load of money on anything, make it your demo. Yeah, don't make a cheap demo.
Yep. And before you get to that demo stage, take the acting, because if you're not ready to act, then you're wasting money. And yeah, you're going to spend $500, $1,000 just on a demo that lasts 60 seconds. So you want to hire a professional demo producer. Again, a Google search away. You get someone who knows what a talent agent's looking for, what casting directors are looking for, and finding custom copy that suits your voice. You don't have to have a million voices like Scott McNeil. You can have just a single.
It's your calling card, and it should be. If you're going to drop a whole load of money on anything, make it your demo. Yeah, don't make a cheap demo.
Yeah. And before you get to that demo stage, take the acting, because if you're not ready to act, then you're wasting money. And yeah, you're going to spend $500, $1,000 just on a demo that lasts 60 seconds. So you want to hire a professional demo producer. Again, a Google search away. You get someone who knows what a talent agent's looking for, what casting directors are looking for, and finding custom copy that suits your voice. You don't have to have a million voices like Scott McNeil. You can have just a signature voice like Johnny Young Bosch or Yuri Lowenthal, and it's like they're hired over and over again because they just nail that heroic voice over and over again. So they get hired because they're good actors, not because they have a million voices. Yeah.
You said that you come from a radio background. I do as well. When you're putting together a demo, I don't really have anything that showcases the range of my voice aside from commercials and radio.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Play to your strength. Don't worry about having 1,000 different voices in video.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
That leads back to finding a professional demo producer to work with, so they can find,
Scott McNeil was like, it doesn't matter if you have 400 voices if you can't act. You have 3 reading voices that can you act?
I think what my biggest question was is what would be appropriate for a demo, for a voice acting demo? Do I want to put commercials on there that I've done, or radio it?
No, we'll just think that you need 2 different types of demos.
commercial and animation.
Right.
I now have 8 demos.
Whoa,
that,
wow.
Yeah. And encompasses like everything like radio, audiobooks, anime, commercials, narration, all that. But I think you should, I mean, I think an ideal starter kit demo should be about 2 minutes and make it 3 different voices or skill sets you have. There you go. What say you, Kyle, there?
I agree. I just totally concur.
Shorter than 2 minutes? 90 seconds, minute and a half.
90 seconds, even 60. My agent chiseled mine down to 60. It's like 60 is all you need.
In fact, well, the truth of the matter is, it's just like when you're auditioning for musical theater, there's an old story. They know if they want to move you on after you've sung 1 bar of music. It's pretty much the same with voiceover work. After they've heard you speak 5 words, they've pretty much made up their mind.
So your demo needs to start with the best thing, as opposed to a movie where the climax is the best part. Yeah. You really have to just catch them from the get-go, which I know all of our lovely volunteers can catch us from the get-go.
Catch us from the get-go.
Hey, how are you?
Now, it's going to take guts, of course, because obviously when you're auditioning, you don't have a room full of 100 people staring at you. You have an engineer who's sitting there recording, you have a director, and then you're in a separate booth within the booth with a headphone and a script on the music stand and this microphone that costs thousands of dollars and can hear your food digest, so don't use recording. So, one last question, and then we're going to get started.
Major cities hold the greatest opportunity for...
How are you?
There we go. We got Kyle Hebert, Wendy Powell, Chris Patton, and Mike McFarland.
Really?
Hooray!